Welcome back to Bravo Mazel Mash, brought to you by S.W.O.R.D, Superior World of Reality Discussion. I'm Shannon.
And I'm Daniel.
And
You must be happy about this week.
why?
There's no Potomac.
I know. What was up with that?
It was only 3 episodes.
I know.
Why is that?
I don't know if they just like skipped a week or if it's done or like if it was just like a teaser. I don't get it. I thought it was going to be like a full season.
Well, maybe the 3rd episode came on early.
It was the 4th episode.
4th. Whatever. 3rd,
Well,
4th episode, whatever.
It would still be on.
Teresa returns, so
They're
they
filled in Potomac with Teresa's specials, probably. Yeah, probably. I'm okay with that. I love Teresa. So, I mean, I
You're
can't
okay
wait.
with anything, though, Teresa.
I am. I like my jailbird Jersey housewives. What can I say? I mean, I love mob wives.
Yeah.
So that should
that
go
wreck
for
house.
those are Staten Island chicks, not like Jersey chicks. Jasper. I know.
He's saying hi to the crowd.
I know.
Teresa's ego is so huge. She needs
to take over some Showtime slots. Well, you know, according to her, like, she was on Good Morning America describing how, like, horrendous being in jail is.
Good Morning
and it, like,
America.
It's like the Today Show.
Which one's that?
It's on, like, Channel 8 or whatever.
Oh.
But she was, like, talking about how, like, there was mold everywhere and, like, the showers were cold and the water didn't run real good.
Well, that's what prison is. They torture you.
It's not supposed to be like a resort, but I think she kind of thought it would be.
Well, gee, you don't think so?
I just find it funny that her descriptions. But, yeah, the Jersey Housewives are coming back this fall.
Really?
Yeah.
That will been long. 3 seasons.
I know. We wait all this like 2.5 years, and then we gotta like wait for longer until the fall. Well, I guess they're filming now, and then they gotta edit in the summertime, and then it'll air.
Right.
In the fall, you know. So,
we're like Teresa and the
Wives of Jersey. I know. But I'm okay with that. Like I said, because I love Teresa. But yeah, she of the past people that have been on the show, it'll be Teresa, her sister-in-law, Bitcho Gorga. I don't, whatever. Michelle, what's her name?
I don't know.
Melissa, who I don't really like.
I don't know Jersey.
Yeah. You know, you don't remember.
I don't remember Jersey.
And Jacqueline, who was on the first like 5 seasons, and then she left for a couple seasons. Her youngest child has autism, and her oldest daughter is like a psycho crazy bitch who.
Well, that's surely to make a.
Got into that fight with Danielle. Remember where she ripped out her hair extensions? You remember that episode? That was a good one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was her
fight.
Daughter. That was Jacqueline's daughter.
If only that was on Atlanta, then you would be super happy.
Yeah, I'd watch it. But maybe why I love New Jersey. So yeah, Jacqueline's gonna be back for this season, so that should make it interesting. They haven't said who the rest of the cast is gonna be. New people, I guess. I'm sad that what's her name? Danny Manzos, I hope. I hate the Manzos.
Who?
All of them. Hate them.
All of them.
I don't like them.
Manzo with children or something?
Yeah, they did the Manzo with children. Well, okay. I loved the Manzos on New Jersey Housewives.
But you hate them on
And then all of a sudden, they turned on Teresa when all the legal stuff started happening, and she really needed friends. They like treated her like shit. So fuck them. I no longer like them, and I refuse to watch Manzo with children because of it. Because I didn't like them no more. But Teresa's best friend, who was actually Mama Manzo's sister, Danny, was it Danny? Danielle? Shit, it started with a D. I'm gonna have to look it up because now I'm gonna have like a brain fart on who. She's not, I guess, not gonna be back on it. And that sucks because I liked her. She was very Dina. Was it Dina? Yeah, Dina, I think was her name. And it started with a D. Dina Manzo. Yeah, that's her. That's Dina. They're like BFF. What the fuck? I hate these kind of websites.
Yeah, I know.
As soon as you click on them, 500 ads pop up, so you can't see shit. That's Dina. I always love Dina because she's like very zen, and she's like a weird combination of like this shallow bitch who wants like the most expensive bag and shoes, and like the namaste, help the little children kind of altruist.
Okay.
You're glad Dina's gone? I love Dina. I thought she was like the most normal on the show. And I'm, can't stand Dina or Teresa. Shut up. Because you don't have any taste. Anybody who eats stuff out of a crock pot. No, I love Dina. I love Jacqueline and the Manzos. I don't know. I loved Jacqueline and the Manzos in the first few seasons. Jacqueline kind of gets on my nerves because she's so wishy-washy. Like
Who's
with the
Jacqueline?
whole, the one that's coming back. The
Oh.
one whose daughter pulled out Danielle Staub's hair.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted to be friends with Danielle, and nobody else wanted to be friends with Danielle because she's crazy. And she was like, "No, I'm gonna be friends with her. I'm gonna stand up to everybody."
How crazy
And
is
then
she? Like Stassi crazy?
Yeah. And then they found a book that where like her, like she was arrested for like kidnapping and shit, like back when she was younger. And so everybody was like, "Dude, I don't want anyone near us."
Yeah.
And Danielle was all, "I'm just misunderstood. Nobody understands. These bitches don't understand me." But whatever. So I didn't like how she was wishy-washy in being her friend, and then all of a sudden she didn't want to be her friend. But she went from being like the one person who stood up for her to being like, "I'm gonna take the bitch out." And like cracking wise. And when her daughter physically assaulted Danielle, she was like giggling about it, but then being like, "No, you shouldn't do things like that."
Who does that?
It's just stupid. I don't know. So I lost a lot of respect for her.
Brr.
And then, like, what pissed me off, even up till last season of the Jersey Housewives, was that she would email Teresa, who they didn't part on the best of terms. They weren't, like, fighting physically or anything, but it was just like...
But, like, the yelling thing?
Yeah, more like condescension and treating you like crap. Talking behind your back kind of stuff. And...
Because, of course, that's what every
So, like, when they find out that Teresa's going to be sentenced to jail, she keeps sending Teresa all these, like, text messages and emails trying to get her to open up. And it's okay to say you're scared. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, because really? I totally have proven that I'm a true friend. Shady like crap. It's just like, she has proven already that she's not a good friend. She's proven that already that she'll take what you say and run with it, spreading it like a fucking wildfire. And, their biggest complaint for the last season they were all together was that Teresa wouldn't open up and acknowledge how she felt about the coming charges and was she scared and this and that and whatever. Like they wanted her to bare her soul and cry and be like, I am scared and this is so frightening and blah blah blah. Not so that they could support her and be like, you know, it's good, you know, it heals you to talk about it. But no, it was so that they could be like, see, look at her, how low she has gotten. And so it wasn't done out of any real friendship or anything. So when Teresa finally got sentenced and they sent this email to her, she didn't respond because she's got other shit to deal with. I mean, she's just been told she has to leave her kids for like a year and a half. And they like went on Jersey Housewives in an interview and stuff, and they were like, she's ignoring us. We reached out to her. Like, how dare she not accept my olive branch when I'm really laughing behind her back? Yeah, exactly. But, you know how we said we were surprised that Potomac came out because we thought the next one was going to be Dallas?
Yeah.
The next one is going to be Dallas. I'm not even kidding. They had it on the Bravo Now app.
Well, there you go.
Well,
The Real Housewives of Dallas.
Well, I had heard rumors about the Real Housewives of Dallas for like the last year that they were going to be doing a Dallas and starting a new franchise and this and that and whatever.
When is it going to be coming? Gonna be coming out.
I think they said April.
I can't speak today.
Yeah, there's a shock. Everything's bigger in Texas. The egos, the attitude, the bank accounts, and the drama. They had the, here we go. So they have former All-Star, Pro Bowl, and 5-time Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, Brandy Redmond. These are all of them. I don't know why the words went away at the bottom. Oh, there we go.
Woohoo, cheerleader!
Wait, there was more. What happened to them? Brandy Redmond. Yep. Then they have originally an East Coast girl from Connecticut, Carrie Duber. Spent her childhood in Ohio before moving to Texas. She's an operative assistant for her plastic surgeon husband, Mark, who's still running her own aesthetic injectable practice. Leanne Lockham grew up in the carnival circuit and landed at the top 10 in 1989 Miss USA pageant. Not Miss America. You don't remember that. From when Kenya first came on Atlanta, she was a Miss USA, not Miss America.
What the hell's the difference?
The two different pageants. Same fucking thing, but two different pageants. Anyway, one of the girls at a charity event introduced her as former Miss America. And she got up and she was like, you know, with her like fucking smirky ass face. It was Miss USA. And then like proceeded to get into this huge like disrespectful like argument with her in front of this charity thing.
Right.
It was one of the reasons I hated her from the start. Any hoodles. So there was a Miss USA. Tiffany Hendra made a name for herself in LA for over 15 years, working as an actress, TV host, and model. Moved back to Texas as a series of transitions as she adjusts to Texan life and reconnects with her best friend, Leanne. Since she and her husband of 12 years, Aaron, were unable to have kids, they've helped me other kids. Stephanie Holman moved from Oklahoma to Dallas, 4 seasons golf course with her husband and 2 young sons. And Marie is a friend of the Dallas ladies and is involved in Dallas charities with her husband, Angel. So, interesting. Can't wait for that to happen.
Is that gonna be good, like Beverly Hills, or is it gonna be downhill, like Potomac?
Ooh, let me put my psychic hat on and I'll figure that out. Oh, how the fuck should I know?
Well, your opinion.
I haven't seen it yet. How do I know? It could be awesome, or it could turn out like the Potomac one, which isn't as bad as Atlanta, but it's still like meh.
It will be better than any since Lisa Vanderpump is in.
You don't like Lisa, remember?
Right.
We have such opposite tastes in our housewives. Like, I love Lisa. I love Teresa.
And then he gives Danny their money.
Yeah, Kyle is my middle ground. I don't mind Kyle.
Rat.
I know you don't like Kyle. She hasn't really been crying this season, though.
No.
It looks like next episode she will, though. So, in other news, in New York Housewives, wait, they need to add Brandy Glanville.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Yes. Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. No,
Yes,
what
sir.
the hell?
It's like, what is wrong with you? Stop talking like that. In other news, in New York Housewives,
Uh-oh.
Sonia, you know, she like spent all last season being accused of being an alcoholic, basically.
Right.
And you know that Bethany has her skinny girl line of shit that's found everywhere. Well, there's a big controversy going on because Sonia is apparently coming out with a Prosecco, like a type of alcoholic drink, that she's calling Tipsy Girl. And there's a lot of controversy because Tipsy Girl and Skinny Girl are so similar sounding.
Right.
And so Sonia was on an online kind of radio show, and she was saying how Bethany is all upset and it's like ruining their friendship. And
Oh, boo-hoo! You didn't even. Your friendship was already
Whatever.
ruined already.
well, I mean, it does I have to say that it does kind of sound like she's trying to ride the coattails of the Skinny Girl wave a little bit. I mean, when Ramona came out with her wine, she didn't put girl in the title.
Nope.
You know, like that would have been stupid. And let's face it, Sonia's girl days are long since over. So she's now technically old enough to be a grandma. So I don't know. I can kind of see where Bethany would be upset about that if that's true.
Oh, hi. 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 Hi.
So Sonia only knows how to ride Ramona's coattails, other people's coattails, and try to ride young men's something else. Yes, this is true. I agree. I missed the fun-loving Sonia before she got into the like sad alcoholic Sonia, which is just like she keeps saying that like she's finally able to put a smile on because she's paid off her debts and she's not like in danger of like foreclosure or whatever anymore. But it really doesn't seem that way. Like it seems like she's gotten depressed rather than happy. But I don't know. What else?
Beverly Hills.
No, hold on. I'm trying to get all the outside.
From the shows that are over.
Yeah. New Jersey. Oh, Gigi Hadid was on that new celebrity chef show.
Which one?
Shit, the one that's like a competition show.
The one where the thingy where people use secret ingredients that
Yes.
the other person doesn't know.
I think so.
Shoot.
Hold on. I don't.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's Gigi?
Gigi is Yolanda's oldest daughter.
Right. Gigi.
I don't remember the name of the show now. But anyway, she won like $25,000 and she was like crying because it was $25,000 going towards charity, and her charity was the Lyme Foundation or whatever the hell it was called.
Lyme disease thing.
And she said on the show that her brother and sister have Lyme. Dude, Jasper, go molest Daniel. Go. Yeah, she was crying, like she broke into tears, and she's just like, not enough is known about Lyme, and it's hard to be the one in the family who doesn't have it, who can't really understand it, because it hasn't been my journey, and this and that, whatever, and I need to support my mother and my sister and my brother and their journey with it. Yada yada. Jasper, get off me.
Hi.
Yes, go get Daniel. I'm taking Princess. So I found it interesting that she said that Anwar and Bella do in fact have it, when that's been such a thing
Weird.
this week on the show.
Yep. Isn't
Um,
that right, Jasper? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that right? What?
okay. I get that you think it's right, but chill out. Eileen Davidson, on Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Her daughter died. Her sister died of cancer last year or whatever.
Right.
And she had lost some other sisters.
Right.
Previously. Her brother just died. I don't know how many siblings she has, but damn. She just shared on her Bravo blog this week that her brother John Jack Davidson left us suddenly last week at the age of 69. He had a degree in chemistry and a minor in mathematics, and served as an air traffic controller during Vietnam. So, man, she's lost a lot of family.
Seems like it.
I mean, it seems like it, yes. So anyway, on to Beverly Hills.
UK.
The Lisa Rinna Yolanda bomb has detonated.
Yes, it has.
Let me say what little tiny respect I had for Weird, the new bitch girl.
Which one? There's two of them. Look, like Erica.
Yes. What little tiny bit of respect I had has completely fled the building. I'm pretty sure that little bit of respect has hijacked a plane and flown away. Since all she talks about is like having the balls to stand up for your friends and to be honest, if you say something, like have the balls to admit it. But when they confronted her about who was the one who told Yolanda that Lisa
Not
was
me.
talking smack, she's like, not me, I didn't do it. And then they cut to her all alone in her interview, and she's like, yeah, it was me. It's like, oh my God, grow a pair. You keep acting like you're this big tough bitch, but of course when you're put on the spot, you're like, I didn't do it. Is it bad? I'm sorry, my accent's so bad today. You know why? I was watching Mob Wives. And I can't help it. Whenever I watch that show, my accent goes crazy on it. It's like really, the new season's out of Mob Wives, which is like, aside from the Real Housewives, Mob Wives is like my second favorite. I love my Mob Wives, my big Ange. But it makes my accent go bad for a little while. I can't help it, stupid New York accent. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like if you're gonna stir the pot,
Which she is.
which she totally does. If you're going to
No, she is
make
doing it.
this, I just said, I agreed with you.
Right.
Right. If you're gonna do that, then have the balls to admit that you're the one that did it. I mean, I don't get it. Like she, in the preview for the next episode, she acts like all these previous conversations, she was standing up for Yolanda when Yolanda wasn't there. That she was defending her honor or whatever about being sick. And she even, even Yolanda's like, well, did any of you like defend me when you heard somebody talking? Like when she asked Lisa Vanderpump if when Rinna brought up the whole Munchausen thing, if Vanderpump had defended her. And which she didn't. They both just kind of sat there. I think they were shocked to hear Munchausen because I think that while most people probably were discussing whether or not it was a misdiagnosis of some kind, I think it was the first time someone had kind of thrown out well, she may not even really be sick. And I think that shocked them. And when you're that surprised, you're kind of like, wait, what? And you kind of freeze and don't know what to say at that point. And at least that's what it seemed to me.
I have no idea what it is. Maybe it's a side effect from taking all those flippin' things.
Yeah, I know, but like, I agree that it could be a misdiagnosis or whatever. I mean, who the fuck knows at this point? Apparently her boobs blew up inside her body, and that might have been it. But I just don't like this Erica chick doing this kind of shit. Like, I don't like somebody, like, if you're going to defend a friend, do it. If you're going to then take conversations you hear about that friend and go back to them and say, look, this is what was discussed about you, that's fine. I have no problem with that because I'm a loyal person and I believe in loyalty. But
at least say it. Like,
if somebody asks you point blank, did you go back to her and say this? Have the balls to say, yeah, I did. What of it? I felt she needed to know that somebody was talking about her kids. I would want to know if somebody was talking about my kids. And the problem was, she didn't even relay the conversation accurately.
Yeah.
Because she said that Lisa
Rinna was.
No, well, she said Lisa Rinna. But she said Vanderpump and Kyle were saying that they didn't believe Anwar and Bella had Lyme. And that's not what the conversation was at all. Remember, Kyle asked Vanderpump, well, what did their father say? Because Vanderpump is best friends with
Muhammad.
And Lisa just said, he just said they're okay. But I don't want to talk about this. I'm uncomfortable with this. Let's change the subject. So the way she relayed the message about how the conversation went wasn't even accurate when she was like saying that they basically, the way she painted the picture was that like Vanderpump and Kyle were standing on a soapbox saying, well, look, obviously she's not sick. She's telling people now that her kids are sick. And that's not even true. And it's no wonder she got so offended and wanted to bring the kids' medical records and stuff. But I think, I've always kind of liked Yolanda for being this kind of calm, zen, whatever. Like, she mostly rose above the bickering. Like, she wouldn't be too weak to stand up for herself, but she wouldn't get into these petty bickering things. Like, she would say, look, let's talk it out like rational adults and get over the argument or whatever. So to have her then go to Vanderpump and Kyle and imply that Rinna was the one to say anything about it was so deliberately shady. Like, the only reason she did it was to try to put a rift between Rinna and Vanderpump and Kyle. Like, that was the only reason. And that's messed up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's even more messed up than Erica being a pussy who can't even, like, be the one to say, I'm the one who said something. Like, forget about it. I don't know.
Nah.
I can't take it. But what's interesting also is that during the show, the episode, Yolanda and Lisa Rinna got into a battle on Twitter
Oh.
So here's some of their tweets. Renna tweeted, "Oh, hello, bus that I was just thrown under. Good to see you again." And then she wrote back, "Oh, bingo, we're all just collateral damage." Yolanda then wrote, "Yes, I heart Erica Jane for telling me first. Lisa Ravenna confirmed hearing it. But let's focus on the content of the conversation. Hashtag kids off limits." And Renna wrote back, "I was your scapegoat. You already knew Erica had told on the beach about your kid, so why ask me? You already knew the answer." Yolanda, heart, oh, you poor thing. You went from accusing someone of Munchausen, which, let me just say, for someone who didn't know what Munchausen was, she could spell it very well. It's not an easy thing to write, but she managed to do it. And it's not capitalized, so you know it wasn't spell checked. Like, it wasn't corrected by spell checker, because they would have capitalized it because it's a proper noun.
Right.
So that meant she knew how to spell a thing. So suck it up, Yolanda. Stop trying to play the dumb blonde. And Hoodle. She said, "You went from accusing someone of Munchausen to playing the victim. I think and ask before I speak. Do you?" And then Yolanda wrote, heart, "No, sorry. I said it first, and at Lisa Rimmer confirmed it. My emotional response to that you saw. Hashtag kids are off limits." And so Renna wrote, "I'm sorry, but if your hashtag kids are off limits, then why did you bring them up on national television? Just curious. Take responsibility." And then she wrote back, my favorite, Lisa Renna said, "Takes a lot of energy to do this stupid Twitter shit. Yolanda must be exhausted, heart. Oh, you poor thing." Yeah, something tells me they're not going to be friendly at the reunion.
No. That is if Yolanda is going to make it to the reunion.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me a break. Like, she had that fucking fake boobs taken out and she suddenly made this miraculous recovery. Give me a break. And why is Lisa Rinna's hair look green?
It does.
Right?
Looks like a blue-green. Is
I
that
know,
the light?
but just like right there. I don't know. At first I thought it was just something on my phone, but nobody else. It's not. It's that picture. Her hair looks like a blue-green.
That's weird.
It is weird. I don't get it. But
Very, very, very weird.
I don't know. I don't. I'm so disgusted with Erica's reaction that when they asked her that I can't even like stomach her anymore. And let me tell you, she was like, "I work out all the time to have this hot body." Dude, that chick has more cellulite than anybody I ever saw.
What the hell does that mean?
Like jiggly, dimply ass. Like, I honestly thought her body was going to be in better shape. But that ain't so. Yeah, but I don't think she looked all that great when they stripped her naked to paint her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already admitted her tits are fake, so you can't count them as her "I look good," you know? I don't know. I mean, let's face it, those outfits seem like there's nothing to them, those stage outfits, so that if you are, like, you know, you've got to be in good shape to wear them. But let me tell you, that it's basically like wearing a fucking corset. That shit's like squishing you into a sausage flake. They suck you in. They hide everything. And material is so thick, even though it doesn't seem like that way, because it seems like it's a nude, see-through kind of thing, but it's not. But I don't know. I don't know. She's like, she gets on my nerves now. And the other chick, what's her name? The one I don't
Catherine.
like? Yeah. I like that I have like a mental block. If it's somebody I don't like, I don't even remember the name. Who are you? You're nothing to me. I don't even know who you are. It's like you don't even exist in my world. You're just in that clump of bitches I don't like. At least she admitted she's like a shallow piece of shit.
Who?
Catherine.
Oh.
When she went out to lunch with Eileen, and Eileen was like, I don't care about handbags and things like that. And then Catherine was like, oh, how dare you leave your house with that ugly purse? It's like fake leather. Oh, no. Like, she couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I'm going to call your husband, and I'm going to let him know that you're going to spend like 10 grand on a bag. Or 2. I'm like, really? Okay, psycho bitch. But I did find it hysterical that, let's face it, her entire storyline so far has been arguing about Kyle's friend and whether or not she was mentioned in a book as being the type of wife who would be either too dumb to notice her husband was cheating or would look the other way while her husband cheated, right? That was her whole argument. Well, I don't know if you caught it, but when she went to lunch with Eileen, and Eileen said, well, I dated Marcus Allen, her ex-husband. Oh, when did you date him? Oh, no, it was before you guys were together. Oh, when was that? Oh, it was like 89, 88. Oh, well, we were together in 88, which means Marcus Allen cheated on her with Eileen. But no, she's totally the observant type who will not stand for Marcus Allen cheating on her. Oops.
Ruh-roh.
That's why Eileen was like, oh God, awkward.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I don't even know what it is about her I don't like.
Probably,
Usually with these chicks, I kind of make an instant judgment. Like, I don't like that bitch.
It's probably because Catherine just doesn't get off of the whole O.J. Simpson thing.
Probably. Like, she doesn't have a storyline other than that. She hasn't, aside from being a shallow bitch. But of course, I wouldn't mind being a shallow bitch, maybe, if I had millions of dollars either. But I don't know. I think it's because she would just harp on it every episode. Maybe? Like every episode, it would just be like, I didn't get my satisfaction of the fight. When I face her, I'm going to fight her. When I face her, we're going to have it out because I've been saving it up for 20 years. Then they face each other and she's like,
Hi.
well, she didn't fight me. Damn it. And that's just wrong. How dare she not dignify my anger?
I can't find her quite amusing.
I don't find her I like her amusing. I find her amusing in that I would like to see someone turn around and punch her in the face.
I like her both ways.
I don't know. I would still like to see someone punch her in the face. I don't care for her. Although it looks like next week's going to be an interesting Beverly Hills.
Yep.
And once again, Erica's going to act like she's the big bitch on campus who is standing up for Yolanda. Even though, let me tell you, every single time a conversation about Yolanda has happened in front of her, she hasn't said dick. She hasn't opened her mouth once. So, whatever. Get over it. Probably afraid that, if she got punched, something would shift in all those injections and shit in our face.
Would you like to see someone punch her?
Yes. But whereas with Catherine, I find it kind of funny because she seems like she's like the big bitch who's going to get taken down a notch and knocked out. And then she's going to cry. And I'll find that entertaining. With Erica, she thinks she's like the queen shit. But she totally isn't. And I will not just find it entertaining if she gets knocked out. I want to see her kind of bloodied on the ground. Like somebody really take her out. I want to see her and Drita from Mob Wives.
Oh.
Because Drita would wipe the floor with that bitch. That I would find entertaining. I think that's why I love Mob Wives so much. Because they're like the Real Housewives on crack who will be like, who actually throw the punches and they're like, bitch, I don't like you. I don't like you either. Fine. Boom! And they actually get into it. And that is so entertaining. Whereas the Real Housewives, they're like, I find I can't stand being in the same room with you anymore. So I'm going to go into another room and talk shit about you. And if you shall hear about it, I shall deny it from mine own lips. Grow a pair, ladies. It's much more entertaining to watch you fight it out.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, Erica's padded. If somebody hit her, they'd probably be like punching a punching bag. It's like, or like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And he'd be like, ripple, 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 ripple. All this juggle, jiggle, 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 jiggle. Or they'll bounce off it like Rubber Man. You'd be like, boom. And they fly away into the other room. She's got like a built-in armor system, you know? I don't know. I just don't like her. Much at all. Speaking of the people I don't like, is Stassi back like for good on Vanderpump Rules now?
I don't know.
Because I have to say, I kind of thought that she and Kristen would be gone for good for this season. But now they're living together. So I'm thinking not gone. And clearly Stassi hasn't changed since Kristen was nice enough to let Stassi move into her apartment. And then Stassi's response to that when her friend comes over is that Kristen is like the drunk maid who comes home at like 5 o'clock in the morning to clean up her shit. So clearly she's not on this like, I'm a better person.
Yeah.
We're all kumbaya and heartfelt connections together.
I would love to see how that works out.
No, she's still a self-centered twit.
Mm.
She still wants to be the queen bitch. And I think she still thinks she'll eventually get there.
Eventually?
I fell asleep halfway through it, though.
Yeah, I saw that.
What happened at the end? Did she meet with
Yes.
Sandoval?
No, Schwartz.
Schwartz, I bet? What did he
Yes.
say?
Well, they were talking about how Stassi was the B-word.
Yeah.
And then at the end, Schwartz kind of invited Stassi over to his engagement party.
How did Katie like that?
She basically flips out in the next episode.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but I thought he said that he liked Katie so much better since Stassi was out of the picture.
I guess so.
So then why is he inviting her back in?
I don't know.
I don't get people. I'm a brutally honest kind of person. So, like, if I say, like, I can't stand that bitch, guess what? I can't stand that bitch. And if I say, I don't want to know that person, I don't talk to them or invite them to my house.
Or to your engagement party.
Yeah, so I mean, that's one of the things about these people on these shows I don't get. They'll be like, I can't stand them. I don't ever want to be friends with them again. Would you like to come over for tea? She don't like you, shut off, yeah. Forget about it. This is true. It may very well be true. Drita might be my favorite mob wife because I'm very much like her. I taught a kids co-op class for their homeschool co-op, and I'll never forget. I don't even know what the kids were talking about. I think they talked about like my martial arts experience or something, and I hear one of the kids turn to my youngest and go, "Oh, no wonder your mom's so scary." How sad that it was like my proudest moment. I'd rather be scary than be a pushover. am bad, I agree. But, you know, I'd rather be like the scary one than somebody who everybody's like, I don't see, I guess I never got the etiquette class where you're supposed to be honest when you're alone, like in those interviews on Bravo, where they say how much they absolutely dislike the person and never want to be a part of their lives and this and that, whatever again. And then as soon as they're together, they like pretend that that didn't happen and strive to mend fences. I never understood that. Like, I can understand if you're like in a group of people and the whole group of people like somebody, and like Tom and Ariana, I don't understand how they can still stand firm when the whole group wants to hang out with Katie. And she's like, no, I don't like her. You know? That I don't understand. I can see not mending fences, but at least being cordial and being like, bitch, I'll allow you to be in the same room. Don't breathe in my general direction or I might rip out your trachea. But as long as you breathe over there, you'll be okay. That I can understand. But I don't understand then turning around and being like, do you want to come to my birthday party? And then they all go and pretend like everything's cool. I don't get that. I would get an ulcer.
A what?
Hole in my stomach from stress.
Oh.
I couldn't. I think I would drown her if she wasn't looking. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. Gurgle, 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 gurgle. So what happens next week on Vanderpump? Aside from Katie ripping Sandoval a new one.
Schwartz.
Why do I always get them?
Well,
You know what I mean.
they didn't really say much, but he also sits down with Vanderpump and says the same thing
It's the same thing. What?
to Katie, that he invited Stassi to
Vanderpump he says it?
Yeah.
And what does she say? You don't remember?
No.
He's the worst reporter ever. He's like, starts a conversation where he's like, oh, Mom, you missed it. This is what happened. And
Crap. I can't remember.
I don't remember anything else. And you're like, but why did you even start to tell me then? If you just said you didn't know, I would have gone and watched the episode just to see it. Dumbass. Just to drive me crazy. I don't know. Hold on, in the inbox. I wonder if this is a real.
What?
I'm wondering if they have like a video. RHOD Dallas. Oh, they do. Hold on. Oh, no, it's one of those ones with this volume. Don't do this to me. I don't know why they. Fuck you.
What?
I don't know. The app, every once in a while, if you watch a video, the sound doesn't work.
Oh.
They need to fix that, Bravo. It's not cool. It's a tease that you send me this little note saying, here's a sneak preview of the Dallas Housewives, and then I go to play it, and it's silent.
Fix that, Bravo.
I mean, look.
That's a tall building. Maybe they muted it on purpose.
No, it's silent. Because see, like their mouths are moving, so there should be voices. It's a hideous purse with a little lion's head on it.
Yeah. Ooh.
I don't get fake kisses. I need to be able to hear the voices. It's very frustrating when it's silent. It's. Well, they like colorful clothes in Dallas.
You think?
Although I guess no longer is it true that the higher the hair, the closer to God. Isn't that used to be a saying down there? Look at him. He's like, what the fuck?
Why are you asking me? I don't know this crud. I live in Dallas.
No, what was it from? That remember the pageant, the show with the little girls going to the beauty pageants on TLC or whatever?
Vaguely.
Huh?
Vaguely.
Yeah, and they had the little tiny girls, and they would get
Toddlers in tiaras.
Yes, thank you. They're all from down south mostly. I mean, they did have a couple pageants up north, which shocked the shit out of me. But they mostly were from down south, and they would put those hair pieces in with the fake hair that would make their hair be like huge, and they would say, "Oh, the higher the hair, the closer to God." Because people are weird, especially Christian people who say the weirdest shit.
Particularly Christian.
Well, no,
people.
because what was it? Was it you or Xander who somebody said like shit? It was like something in like Yiddish. It was like not Mazel Tov. It was crap. Was it you or Xander? I think it was Xander, my
I
youngest.
Yeah, he's.
And he was like, "What does that even mean?" And I'm like,
Yeah, he's an Alfred. Asking those kind of weird questions.
"Feeling we're gonna return later this year. I can't wait." Season 7, New Jersey Housewives. I can't wait.
Of course,
This season for me is all about family, fun, friendships, and fashion, says Melissa, who's somebody I don't really care for. That's Melissa.
That's the thing you do with the starting thing, right?
No.
No?
This is an interview.
Oh,
The trio couldn't be more excited about welcoming back viewers into their lives. In a statement to the Daily Dish, Melissa said, "I can't wait for you to see what we've grown up to. What we've been up to." Sorry, I read the next line. "And how much our kids have grown too. That's all we can say for now, but stay tuned for more details closer to the premiere date." Oh, I can't wait. I have to say, that's like so exciting. It's like realizing the X-Files was coming out with the new season. Daniel doesn't like the X-Files.
it's an okay show. It's like I do like it, but I don't like it as like something I love. Like it's in between. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's in the middle. X-Files is legendary.
It is, man. You don't understand, like back when it was like first out, my ex-husband and I used to have like our X-Files party every Sunday night, and then they would come and watch the X-Files. And
You need to reorganize.
I know. Recognize, reorganize. You also need glasses, but whatever. We used to have X-Files show every week, and all our friends would come over and we'd watch that week's episode of the X-Files. And then when the new X-Files season started, reorganize. Where the heck did you see that?
Well, if I'm sitting back here, I can't see the difference between reorganize and recognize.
They did look a little more similar because it's so small on this computer. But yeah, so I started watching it again, but I have to watch it with my youngest because Daniel won't really watch it with me. So Xander, my youngest, has started watching it from season 1. But now that Mob Wives is back on, I'm kind of happy that right now Bravo's at that in-between seasons. So they only have like 2 shows I want to watch right now, with Beverly Hills and Vanderpump Rules. Because sometimes there'll be like 6, 7 shows. I'm going to send Scully and Mulder to your after you.
Okay.
You're going to come, send the alien friends to come pick you up.
No, thank you.
The smoking man's going to be there.
Okay. Don't even know who the
The
hell he
government's
is.
watching. He's the guy who stole JF Kennedy's brain.
I didn't even realize his brain was stolen.
Oh my god. What kind of conspiracy theorists are you? You don't even know that. Jesus. Oh, I failed miserably as a mother that you'll watch Beverly Hills, but you won't remember something as important as JFK's brain being missing. It's just wrong. Wrong, I tell you. You're gonna go watch the History Channel now, okay?
Oh, goodness me.
Because you seriously need help. Like, this is not right. And I have more episodes of Mob Wives to watch. I think we covered a whole whopping 2 episodes we had on Bravo this week, didn't we?
Yeah. His mouth is a bit open.
Who cares?
Yeah, so her accent can get thicker.
It's not my fault. I can't help it. Daniel knows I hate it when they do that. My kids will do that. They'll be like, "We're gonna have pasta tonight. What are we putting on it? What is this red stuff called?"
Sauce.
Shut up! Why you gotta make fun of me? Why they make me say coffee? Because they all, and then they try to get me to say it correctly, and I cannot. How do you say it?
Coffee.
Coffee.
It's just it's like pronouncing it with one O and one F.
Coffee. Talk, coffee, and sauce. It's time for coffee talk. Sorry.
That.
Old Saturday Night Live skit.
What?
Talk amongst yourselves. It's an old Saturday Night Live skit, coffee talk.
Okay.
With Mike Myers back in the 90s. It was fun. Any hoodles. I think we covered everything from Bravo this week.
Yup. We did, princess.
Oh my god, the poor sleeping puppy. You can't just leave her alone. You have to yank her around all the time.
Why is she cute?
Where's your water?
Up to right there.
Oh, good. It's all right. Wait, we know Shannon is on the sauce because she's looking at coffee as she talks. I need to go get some coffee, yes.
She's right on my arm.
All right, that's enough out of you people making fun of me.
Coffee. It's coffee.
Shut up.
You just pronounce it with one O and one F.
This has been Coffee Talk. No, just kidding. It's been Bravo Mazel Mash. Shut up. I want my coffee. Brought to you by S.W.O.R.D. Shit, now you got me saying sword. S.W.O.R.D. The superior world of reality discussion. I'm Shannon.
I tell you.
Until next time, folks. Assholes.